Okay, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to create a fun little project called New ID. So it's going to give you a new ID. But before we start, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button below. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay, let's get started. So first of all, we're going to import random. Now we're going to import time. Okay, and now we're going to create a list here, ID. So we're going to put the new ID into that. So the first one we're going to do is create a function called intro, and we're just going to print in here generate ID. Okay, let the user know what we're going to do, and then we're going to type generate name. So this is going to be our first function. This is going to take us down to our first function, which is going to be name. So create that function called generate generate name. Okay, so name is equal to, and we're going to add a few names in here like Dave, Joe, Pete, Paul, something like that. That'll be enough. That's the names. So we're going to create another variable here called x. So x is equal to random dot choice, which is going to be names. Okay, so that will choose a random name from our names up there. I should name that names. Okay, so that will choose a random choice, and then we're going to print it out. Print, and that's going to be something like generating random name. Like that. Underneath we're going to do the time.sleep for 1 second. Give it a pause here so it looks like it's really generating a name. So 1 second there. Okay, and then we're going to print out the name so we know that we've actually generated it. I'm going to print X here, and we're going to save this name into new ID up here. So this is how we do it. New ID dot append X, which is the name that we've just generated, and now we're going to go on to our second function called surname. So we're going to create this down here. So create the function surname. Okay, so this is where I'm going to create the function surname. So it's going to be surname, let's call it surnames, is equal to, and then we're going to put some surnames in like Smith, Jones, Doe, Bob, like that. Okay, so those are our surnames. And again, we're going to assign a variable called x is equal to random, let's have a look, dot choice. It's going to be equal to random dot choice there, of course, surnames. So we're going to pull a random surname from our surnames list there. Okay, again, we're going to print a message to our user, generating random surnames. Okay, again, we're going to use the time.sleep, and we're going to give it a pause of 1 second, which actually makes it look like it's generating something. And of course, we're going to save this in the new ID up here. So new ID dot append, and that's going to be surnames. So, sorry, not surnames, X. So we're going to append the X there. Let me just get rid of that. Okay. Right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the last one, which is going to be country. Okay. So create the function called country. Okay, so this is going to be countries. It's going to be equal to, I'm going to put some random countries in here like UK, US, Holland, and let's say Germany. Oh dear, what's happening there? Germany. Okay, so those are going to be our random countries there. So X is equal to random dot choice. Okay, and that's going to be countries. Okay, so it's going to pull a random country out of that list above. Right, again, print out a message to our user, generating, oh dear, let's have a look, generating country, okay, time dot sleep, again give it a pause of 1 second, and that's going to be new ID dot append, and that's going to be X there, new ID dot append, and that's going to send it up here into the new ID. We're going to do the last function now, and the last function is going to be called my new ID. Okay, my new ID, let's call it that. Let's go down a little bit further. So create the function my new ID here, and all we're going to do is print again a message to the user, tell them what's going on. So your new ID is, let's do that, and then print It's going to be new ID. So we're going to print out the new ID up there, and we're going to call this function by calling it from intro, which of course is up here. So all I have to do now is to save it, and let's run the program. Okay, so generate ID, generating random name. So the random name is Joe, generating random surnames. Okay, generating country. So at the bottom here, your new ID is Joe Doe from the UK. So there you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. And I'll catch you in the next video. But before you go, if you haven't done already, hit the subscribe button, give it a like, give me a comment, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.